Hello everybody and welcome to the calendar webinar for the OSEP collaboration space. The calendar page is where you can see important events pertaining to your program area, as well as can post your own program area events. In order to navigate to the calendar page, you first have to click on the calendar tab at the top of the screen, like so. It will navigate you to a page with the current month and the current month's events, located and organized by day. You can navigate to a future month by clicking on the top right of the screen where there are two arrow keys. You can go forward by clicking on the forward arrow key and back by clicking on the back arrow key. You can also change the calendar from month to week and day by clicking on the buttons at the top left of the calendar, like so. You'll notice that there's only one event currently created on the calendar, so we're going to create another test event. In order to do this, go to the bottom right of the screen and hover over the Create button. A Create Event tab will show up and you have to click on that and it will navigate you to the screen where you input your information. In the title section, I'm going to write Test Event for Webinar. In the description, I'm going to write this is what an event description looks like. Underneath the description area, you'll notice there's a location section. This is where you input the location of your meeting. I'm going to input the OSEP building address here, like so. Underneath that, there's an area where you can attach media, which is what you attach files such as pictures or music to this event. In order to do that, you hit the Browse button and it will prompt you to upload the file. On the right hand of the screen, you'll see two options, event date and notifications. For event date, this is where you input the date and time of your event. I'm going to input my date as February 17th and the time as 11 a.m. And you'll notice that the to date automatically inputs the same date as I put for the start of the meeting. I want my meeting to only go to 12 p.m., so I'm going to write in 12 p.m. There's also an option to have the meeting run all day with the all day button right here. I'll click on that and you'll notice the time goes away. Finally, there's an option to repeat the meeting. You can decide if you want the meeting to repeat daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly, how many times you want the event to repeat by number of weeks, what day of the week you want the event to repeat on, and then finally you have the option of saying when you want the event to stop repeating on, based on number of occurrences or the date that you want the event to stop recurring on. Within the repeating days, you can also exclude and include days that you'd like for there to be additional meetings. I'm going to unclick the repeat day because I don't want my event to repeat. And then finally, there's the notification section. The notification settings are where you can specify people or groups to receive notifications if somebody comments on this event or if a change is made to the event. I don't want to send any updates on the event, so I'm going to click the Do Not Send Notifications for this update button. To publish the event, I hit the Publish button at the bottom right hand of the screen. If I wish to return to my progress for this event, I can hit the Save as Draft button. Once I hit the Publish button, I'll be navigated to the event page that I created. Here you can see the title, the date, the location, and the event description that I inputted. You'll also notice that the location I inputted automatically generated a Google map that appears on the right hand of the screen. On the event page, I have the option of adding a comment. So I'm going to add a comment that says, "This is what an event page comment looks like." In order to post that, I hit the Save button at the bottom right hand of the screen. And there it is. And that wraps up this webinar on the calendar page on the OSEP collaboration space. Thank you and have a fantastic day.